What's up, my britches? If you're new here, hello, my name is Brittany. Today we are doing a Sephora haul try-on. You saw in my last video, it was a Sephora haul. So now we're gonna try, not everything, but a lot of the goodies that I picked up during the sale. I believe tomorrow is the last day of the sale, so maybe get some last minute items on your list. Has anybody else placed another order? Because I think I've got one more to go. We shall see. But if you guys like today's video, don't forget to give a big thumbs up or thumbs it down. That's cool too. Subscribe if you like this sort of content. And keep in mind, we are a primarily live stream channel, so we are live right now. So if I fumble over words, it's fine. It's a Hot Mess Express over here. All aboard, and hello to all the britches in the live chat. What's good? What's poppin'? Happy Sunday. I'm getting ready to go to work for a Sunday fun day, so we'll see how fast I can get ready. I'm going to start off with the Danessa Myricks, the Yummy Skin, was it the Blurring Balm Powder in the shade Universal. I picked up this little gift set. I might use this today, but I have another gift set, the Rare Beauty, that I think I'm going to use for my liquid blush today. But we'll see. We'll see where the look takes me. So I'm going to start with this. I've never tried this before. I'm just going to dig up. Look at I stay flipping you guys off for no reason at all. I'm just going to use this on my large pore areas because this is where I feel that I've seen a lot of people recommend this, is if you have large pores and texture. I don't know. Have you guys tried this yet? It says Blur Balm Powder. It has the texture of a balm, but it also has that powdery texture to it. I don't know how I feel about that texture because this is first impression for not all of these products, but for a lot of them. So keep that in mind. You're getting my first-hand experience, uncut, unedited version of my thoughts on these. I do feel like when you lay it down, you can feel that it almost has like a film over your face. I'll be curious to see how this wears underneath my foundation. So basically in just the areas that I want to smooth out, that's where I'm going to put that. Oh, hey, Tracy. Elise says, I'm waiting today for some reviews to see if I need to pick up anything else. What's on your list? Like, is there anything that you're just like, all right, if I see a good review on it, I'm just going to buy it? Please let me know. Melissa says, hello from Calgary. Ah, I love that. Where's everybody watching from? I'm located in upstate New York, so anything beyond that is, oh, I mean, even when you're watching in upstate New York, it's cool. But when you guys are watching from like all over the world, it's so cool. I love that. So I'm going to let that sit on my face. I'm going to jump to my eyes. I talked about this in my haul video. It's the Giorgio Armani. It's basically their liquid eyeshadows. I love stuff like this, especially for days like today. Like I worked all night last night. I just want something quick, simple, but it makes me look extremely put together. Like look how fast that was. And I've worn this once. And it wore fantastic. Like, I don't have super oily lids, but my eyelids do get a little bit oily, and it didn't break up or anything. But I had, what was it? The Give Beauty, like, loose glitter. I can't remember the exact name of it. I also got it during the Sephora sale. I wore that over the top of it last time. So I want to wear this by itself today to see exactly how it wears. So this is how I like to apply my liquid eyeshadows. I'll just apply them just like that, quick and easy. And then I'll take a blending brush and just soften up the edge. Or you could leave it just like that if you really want to. But I want it to look a little bit more relaxed, I guess you could say. So I just take a blending brush, blend the edge, and then sometimes I'll go over the top again, which I'm going to do because I want to do 2 layers of this one just to see how it builds. I built it twice the last time I wore it, and it wore really nicely, but look how pretty. It's so basic, but I'm telling you, I swatched this in store. I might end up picking up more of these because I think this is so pretty. This is the shade Peony, and it was just something that I just swatched it, and I couldn't stop looking at it, and I was like, you know what? If I don't get this now, I feel like I'm going to regret it. Because I want to say these retail for like $38. Okay, so just so you could see, 2 coats, 1 coat. Gives it a little bit more punch. I like this. I might end up picking up. There's another one. The other shade that I was eyeing, was it Biscuit or I think it was Cashew. But it was a matte, so I'm like, okay, I usually don't wear mattes. I usually like a very light shimmer. It's just pretty. I like it. It's not anything super exciting, but if this doesn't crease, that will be worth it to me. Because I think the color of it is so pretty. And look how simple that was. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I love that. Orlando, Florida, Louisiana. Oh, watching from London. Oh my God. It's so cool seeing where everybody's watching from. What time is it where all you guys are? If you guys haven't liked the video yet, you should. I see there's 40 of you watching and 12 thumbs ups, guys. Come on. Are we having a good time? Like the video if you like that liquid eyeshadow. Because I think it's pretty, right? Giorgio Armani. I've tried the liquid blushes from Armani Beauty before, and I wasn't the biggest fan, but these, at least this shade, because not all shades are created equally sometimes, I have a feeling you might end up seeing me pick up. There's one more. It's another shimmer. So there was I think it was cashew, and then there was another one. I can't even remember the name of it. It was more bronzy, but it had almost like a golden pinky reflect. I should have fucking bought it. But whatever. It's okay. There's always another haul. All right, now I'm going to move on because I'm just going to leave my eyes just like that. Oh my God, it's 7 in the morning in Australia. Hello from down under. I want to go to Australia so bad. This is the Armani Beauty Power Fabric Concealer. I remember Mel Thompson used to talk about this concealer all the time, and I had never tried it. And I've worn this probably, the past 3 days, I would say. And I'm really enjoying this one so far. I feel like it dries down rather quickly. So if you don't like that, or if you're not quick moving with your concealer application, I would probably work in steps. Because, like I said, it dries down fairly quickly. And it's obviously a liquid, but I feel like it dries down to almost like a powder finish. I should test it. I feel like you might not even have to set this concealer because of how it sets down. But I'm going to say this is full coverage. Like, I always judge coverage based on how things cover that acne scar. I blended it out a little bit too much. But normally, the past few times that I've worn this concealer, I'm going to put a little bit more over my acne scar. It's covered it every time, which a lot of concealers don't cover it. Yeah, like I feel like I shouldn't have applied all that at once. I should work in sections with this one. But I like it. Like, I'm going to say it's more of a mattifying finish. So if you don't like mattifying finishes, you may not like this for concealers. It's still flattering, though. I feel like for having a matte finish, it sometimes could make people a little bit nervous. I feel like if you're dry skin, though, you may not like this concealer because I could just see it looking like flaky on dry skin. I have combo skin. Yeah, I would definitely recommend if you're applying this to do it in sections. But, okay, look at the acne scar. It's still there. But if I just do a light coat and very gently blend it out, it will cover it. So I'll say this is medium, like heavy medium to full coverage. I like it so far. Is it my favorite though? I still feel like I prefer Natasha Denona, but I like it. I'm still warming up and gathering my thoughts though, because again, third time using it. But let me tell you what, I've used the concealer and this foundation for the past probably 3 days as well. Ever since I got this stuff, this is what I've been using just so I could test it and let you guys know my thoughts on it. I wore this stuff to work last night, and this was really the first time that I've seen like a bunch of people and not just doing my makeup for either content or just really for no apparent reason. First time out in public, really, with my makeup on, and I got so many fucking compliments. Like, I even had people asking me if I was available for hire to do makeup because of how many compliments that I got on my skin last night and on my eyeshadow. I wore the Huda Beauty Pretty Grunge palette. Man, did I get compliments on those fucking eyeshadows, too, last night. It was, I don't know, it was weird because I usually get compliments on my makeup, but not always where people are like, yo, can I hire you to do my makeup? That's not always normal. Hello from Israel. Yes. I grabbed the Givenchy mini powders for light skin, the pink base one off your video. I'm loving them. Yes. You didn't get the pastel celebration one, did you? Because I'm like, Givenchy, what are you doing with that one? That one just wasn't a no for me, but the Voile Rose, I hope that's the one you got because it's so good. What else did you guys get from the sale? I'm so nosy. I love knowing what people buy. Okay, here's another question. If you have purchased anything from the sale that's a showstopper that you're like, Brittany, you need this in your life, feel free. Send it over because I need to add more stuff to cart, right? Okay, I don't need to, but I most likely will. There's a few more things that I have to get. So, like I said in my last video, be prepared for another haul because that's just going to be what it is. All right, YSL All Hours Foundation. I've heard so many people love this foundation. So naturally, I'm skeptical because I feel like when something gets a lot of hype, I'm always side-eyeing a little bit because I'm like, wait, is it really that good though? But I feel like a lot of people that love this foundation have so many different types of complexions and skin types. So I said, okay, let's finally try this because I usually like to pick up a foundation during the sale. And this was the only one that I feel that I have consistently heard over and over and over again for so many years at this point. It was finally time, and I get the hype. It is a beautiful foundation. It's definitely giving me more of, I'm going to say event foundation versus an everyday foundation. It leans a little bit more matte, which I feel like this is technically like, it says luminous matte. I love how this wears. It wears very nicely. I don't know how this reacts under like flash photography because I believe this has SPF 30. Yeah. SPF 30, 24-hour full coverage weightless feel. It's definitely weightless. I did wear this bartending last night, so I wore it for about 14 hours, and it looked good all night. I didn't have to blot or anything. I feel like this is one of the best long-wearing foundations that I have in my collection right now, and it makes my skin look so good. So I have the fine lines, texture, large pores, and I just feel like everything looks stellar with this foundation. Tracy said, I haven't placed my order yet. I've been adding, but I had to take stuff away too. My order is like way too expensive. Don't we love that struggle? So Tracy, what's in the cart? If you have a cart waiting, let us know. Quite surprised how much I like the Mario Ethereal palette. See, I have the original, and I do like that palette. I'm kind of surprised at the hype that it has, though. Like, it's a good palette, but I think that there's other palettes that are better. But I went in store, and I swatched the new version, and it doesn't feel the same. But I also don't know. I'm like, okay, is it just because I didn't have them side by side? Is it because it's a tester, so other people are touching it, and you know what I mean? But I don't know. Like, I feel like the best thing about that palette is the metallics, or not even metallics, almost like the eye topper type shades. I don't know. I just think the original felt way better, but maybe it's the same. I don't know. I haven't compared them side by side. I'm not going to buy another palette to find out. I'm glad that it's working out for you, though, because that was one thing that made me kind of nervous. Okay, foundation's done. Looks beautiful. I think it's very flattering on my texture. I love that for me. No, the color correction one, the rose. Oh my god, Fleur Father Figure. Even my son said it smells amazing. I smelled it in store. I did really like Father Figure. Okay, I'm glad that you like the powder. That makes me very happy. Tracy, thank you for the super chat. Let's see. What did Tracy say? It just came through. Vive 90s or, oh, that's a hard one. Or Huda Beauty Pretty Grunge. Which do you prefer? Are they really similar? I feel it's hard to say because I've used the Pretty Grunge one time and I've used the 90s significantly more. I'm not going to lie, which I never do. You guys know this. I did 2 looks with the Huda Beauty and I completely wiped them off because I could not get certain colors to work. So just with that alone, I'm going to say Vive 90s because I have never had that problem with that palette. There was just something about it, but I figured out what the problem is. I feel like with the Huda, I have to use it completely different than how I typically do my eyeshadow. I feel like with the Huda, you have to work from lightest to darkest, whereas I typically don't have to do that with other eyeshadows. Usually you guys see how I do my eyeshadows, like I'll put a darker in my crease and then I'll blend it out with a lighter. I could not do that with the Huda. It didn't blend out nicely. I don't know what it was. I think the black in the Huda palette is incredible though. It's one of the best black eyeshadows. I don't believe that the 90s, off the top of my head, that does not have a black. So I don't know. It's hard to say because I feel like even though they have like a similar vibe, like they're both like 90s grunge, they're still so different. With Huda, I think you have better variety. But I'm biased towards Vive, okay? Vive is gonna win in my mind because I'm just biased. Because I fucking love Vive. And I think that is such a spectacular palette. But Huda's really good too. I just found that I have to work differently with it. And a part of me doesn't like that just because I don't like having to change my routine. But it's like, I guess it's not that big of a deal as long as I know that I have to change my routine. Does that make sense? I think you should just ask yourself, honestly, what your palette desire is. If you want more variety, I think variety is the biggest thing because you do have significantly more variety with the Huda. But they're different though. Like, I feel like the Vive is more cherry cola vibe, whereas the Pretty Grunge, it's more purple. Does that make any sense? In my mind, it makes sense. I want to use the Huda more, though, before I say this is the one you should get. I am impressed with the Huda, even though I had to change how I typically do my routine to get it to work the way that I wanted to. Some of the shades are spectacular, though. Like, I like the textures better in the Huda, too. Like, with the Vive, you're not getting, like, those super sparkly eyeshadows. Like, you get more of, like, a shimmer. Yeah, I like them both. Okay, that's all I could say is I like them both. But I need to use the Huda more. All right, I'm moving on to the Blush and Glow little collection from Rare Beauty. I have been a hater of these, I feel like, since the beginning of time. I've never understood the hype. Like, I think that they're fine. But I think that there's other better liquid blushes. But these get so much hype. And now that I actually use liquid blushes a lot more, I'll look at this and be like, okay, it's pretty. It's pigmented. I get it a little bit more. But when I first used these, I wasn't as well versed with liquid blushes either. So that's where I need to kind of revisit, which is why I purchased this. So I like these, but I do think there's other liquids I like better. But I honestly really like that they did these little like gift sets. That way, for people like me, you could try it. You get a nice variety. You get the different, like the blushes, you get the highlights. Because when I do apply this, it does look pretty. I felt like when I tried them before, it didn't blend out the best, but I feel like since the packaging for these is smaller, you're able to manipulate the product a little bit easier because I feel like because these are more pigmented, and I think that's what I didn't like about them was because it was almost like too pigmented and it wouldn't blend out seamlessly, whereas you have the smaller applicator, the smaller packaging. With these, you don't have to manipulate it as much because you're not applying as much product. Does that make sense? So I like these. I'm glad that they did this little gift set because for people like me, this is like a perfect way. And even though this is insanely tiny, first of all, travel friendly if you're somebody that travels a lot. But two, these are going to last forever, even though they're tiny. Because you need the smallest amount, like one little dip, 3 little dots, boom, done. That's it, the end. So, I'm also going to use, what shade? I think it's Magnetized is the newer one. What was the bronzer? It was the Vive bronzer. The Vive Modern Radiance Cream Bronzer. I'm a Vive ho, you guys know this. What's the name of the shade of the liquid shadow you have? It's the shade Peony. I'm going to link it down below after if you guys are interested. If you guys are shopping the sale, I would love it if you guys would use my affiliate links. Don't feel pressure to use them. I would say if you're shopping the sale, though, use a content creator's affiliate links. It doesn't have to just be mine. Use at least somebody's, because this is one of the best times to give back to your favorite creators. I talk about this every single time that I do one of these videos, because you're going to spend the money anyways, and it's just a free way to help your favorite creators invest in their channels, because we do buy so much makeup during these sales to review. It just helps. Every little bit helps. I already knew that I loved these liquid highlights from Rare Beauty. It's just pretty. I like this little set. I think this is one of the best gift sets that came out for the holiday season this year. And I know Rare Beauty is insanely popular with teens as well. If you're shopping for a teen, this would be a great gift, because all these teenagers are into makeup now. Like, even my 11-year-old stepdaughter, all she wants for Christmas is makeup and skincare. I'm like, whatever, child. This is something I would consider getting for her, because I feel like it's just a solid brand. It's not insanely expensive, and to save whatever discount that you get. I feel like if you don't get 20% though at Sephora, it's really not worth the investment to shop the sale, or at least crazily shop the sale. But that's just me and my humble opinion. All right, skin is skinning right now, looking great. Now I'm going to go in. I'm going to try my newest little cocktail. So I'm going to start with the Givenchy Prisme Libre powder, because this is my favorite powder. I also really like the Huda powder. Where is my Beauty Blender puff? It's over here. All right, so I'm going to take the Givenchy Prisme Libre. I don't know if you guys noticed. With that Power Fabric Concealer, though, like, minimal creasing, I would say. Like, it's always going to crease, because that's what your under eyes are going to do. But I feel like it's a flattering... It's like a flattering, how do you want to say it? A flattering dry down for a concealer. So I'm going to go in and set these areas first with my Givenchy. I like to set, like, my whole damn face with this stuff. Okay, the people that, like, carve out their nose with their powder, I don't understand how people can do that, because it makes my nose look like shit. So I just put powder all over, like, the center of my face. I just saw Tracy. If I use your link now for a product with all the stuff in my cart, go to you. Yes. So when you guys use our links for this sale, so if you're going to check out, if you click on one of the links in my description, and even if you don't purchase the product that you click on, it will still track your entire purchase. That's how links always work. It's not just for the sale. So even if you want to split up your transactions and support multiple people, you could do that as well, since you can use the code over and over again. I don't know. I just think it's a great way to help support other creators. But yes, that's exactly how it works. Shannon! What time are you opening the bar today? I have your dumplings. I was supposed to be there at 4, but we're probably looking more like 4:30, because I wanted to do this video today. I'll text you, though, when I'm going in. I literally had this bitch go to Trader Joe's for me and get 10 boxes of dumplings. I love those. I love the Trader Joe's dumplings. I was obsessed with the Costco ones for a minute, but the Trader Joe's ones, I like how they got the soup in them, because the Costco ones don't got the soup. They don't got the soup like the Trader Joe's. Try mixing the Rare Beauty blush with the Say Glowy Gel. See, I didn't get the Say, and I feel like that's something I probably should have gotten. I'm using the Makeup Forever, what is it? The HD Skin Twist and Light Powder. I saw Tati's video recently. She didn't like this powder, and I'm like, the audacity. I love this powder. But I like it for this purpose right here. I like putting it on the high points and on the outer perimeters of my face. And then whatever's left, I'll just bring over and help dust away any excess of the Givenchy powder. And then I'm going to leave it at that for now. I'm going to come back to the Easy Bake at a later date. So, moving on, I'm going to do some powder contour, I think. Did I take that out? Hold on. I got to find it. I've been really enjoying this one. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. This was from holiday, I think, last year or the year before. This is how long this shit lasts me. That powder is a godsend on my under eyes. It's so good. Like, the Givenchy Prisme Libre is the hands down best fucking powder of all time. Fight me. The Huda is also great, but Givenchy, in my opinion, is better. I really have been liking this. It's the soft face brush from Sonia G. It's the little travel ones. I got this in my Beautylish Lucky Bag. I like this a lot for just a powder contour. I even like this for blush as well. So let me just quickly do this. I didn't get this year during the sale, but I want to say it's still available. I would say if you're my skin tone or lighter, this would be a good contour powder for you. It's not really necessary, I don't feel. It's just kind of helping my, like, the setting process, I guess. I don't know. I've been reaching for it a lot. So I just like to dust a little bit of that over the top. And then, what else do I got over here that I need to use? Nothing. Powder blush. Oh, all right, I'll do it. I wasn't going to use this today, but I'm going to do it. We're going to do this one because I have been wanting to try it. You know, no, I'm not. This will be at a later date. Let's go to my, these right here. Armani. Because I got this during the sale as well. So this is the Armani Luminous Silk Glow Blush Duo. Comes with 2 blushes in here. So I'm going to start with the shade, it says 51, but I know that's not. Amore. Yeah, that's going to go really nicely with that cheek right there. Okay, where's that brush again? Again with the Sonia G. I like to work into this blush because it's not super pigmented. And I feel like it just gets better as you get into it. But look at how pretty this blush is. Yes, bitch. I love it. So pretty. Love this formula. It's going to give you, I'm going to say, a more luminous vibe. But it's still very natural. I'm going to add a little bit extra on because blush is always the first thing to leave my face. Oh, yeah. This cheek with this eye. Give it to me. I love it. You know what this eye reminds me of too is like a Tom Ford cream and powder duo, except even easier because it's just one step. Super pretty. Oh, let's see. I joined late. Where did you get that eyeshadow? I'm going to link it down below. I got it from the Sephora sale. It's from Armani. Armani Beauty, baby. Oh, the sheen on that. You can't even see the sheen on camera like you can in real life. These are beautiful. Really great blushes. I'll show you the other one too, just so you can see. This is the shade number 50 in Euphoric. This one's going to give that more luminous effect. Let's add a little bit. More is more. So this is going to give just a little more life to the skin, but still very flattering. It doesn't look like much because I didn't put much on. But great gift set. $59. I got 20% off, so it's basically buy one, get one free. I love that for me. And you get this cute little box that it comes into. So really enjoying those. That cheek is so pretty. I love that for me. Okay, next we have the Givenchy Prisme Highlighter. This launched last year. I missed it last year, and I had to get it. I wish I had the same packaging as last year because the lid was gold. But it's okay. I'll let it slide. And you've got 2 different colors in here. You got a pinky tone and a golden tone. I just mixed them together. It's loose, so you're going to want to dust off the excess, but watch. It is like silk. If you're familiar with, I'm going to say Rare Beauty, how it gives you that like silky, borderline glass look to the skin. I would say Rare Beauty is what this reminds me of, except I think it's a little bit more flattering. I feel like with the Rare Beauty, you could easily go overboard, whereas with this one, it's just natural and beautiful. I love it. So cute. I'm into it. I got this blush set for a friend for Christmas. I love the Armani blush formula. I wish they would come out with more shades. I completely agree. Hey, girl. Hey, girl, hey. I wish I grabbed a full size, but the mini is good for now. Maybe I'll splurge once it's empty. You will most likely love it if you want a soft airbrush look to your skin. Oh, Maria, what are you talking about? Hold on. Oh, what are we talking about? How often do I go live? I go live, I try to go live like 2 to 3 times a week. I'm just getting back into creating content again after like a year-long hiatus because I opened a bar. Actually, it was probably more like a year and a half, 2 years. So I'm getting back into the swing of things. So everything is kind of like half-assed right now, but I'm trying, guys, okay? Next thing is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Again, if you guys missed it in my last video, a lot of people don't realize you've got the original, but then you also have the white tea of Bali in this one. So I already know that I love this formula. So like right now, I love how my skin looks. I'm like, okay, if I want to set it, I don't want anything to fuck it up. That's where I would use the Charlotte Tilbury because it's going to help the longevity of my makeup, but it's not going to alter the way that my face looks. So when I use ones like the Rare Beauty or even MAC Fix Plus, Hourglass, any of those setting sprays, I feel like they almost like make everything melt into my skin a little bit, and it'll give almost like a radiance or a more dewy look to my face. This will not do that. So as it sits now is how it's gonna stay. I really like the mist on this as well. And I like how it smells. So this is one of my favorites. So at first it's gonna look like, okay, Brittany, you're full of shit because I see clearly your face is all wet. But when it dries down, it's not going to look crazy. It's going to look exactly the way that I want it to. And that's what I love. Greetings for Israel. Hi, Sharon. How's everybody doing today? Oh, let's see. The best part. Thank you, Shannon. Shannon, we got tea time today. Ooh. Shannon comes in every Sunday and spills all sorts of tea. We spills all the tea together. The Givenchy powder. Girl, you sold me on it. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have tried it. I'm so glad that they came out with the mini sizes because I'm like, listen, now nobody has any excuse not to try it because it's so fucking good. All right, next thing, I'm going to just do my brows real quick. I have to get more of these. Like, I got to get one more of these because this is my favorite. It's the Huda Beauty Bomb Brows. You'll see exactly why I love this because I can get the most precise lines with this brow pencil. And I also need to pick up a refill of my Charlotte Tilbury, but the brow cheat. I use the shade Black Brown in the brow cheat, and I can't find the refill in the color that I need. Also, if you missed my last video, my actual haul, don't sleep on Sephora Kohl's, everybody. So if you're looking for something, like when I was trying to link some of the stuff before I started, I noticed the Rare Beauty, that little blush highlight set that I used today, it's not on the Sephora website anymore. I have to check Sephora Kohl's, but I know Sephora Kohl's has a lot of gift sets that the stores don't have as well. So if you're going in store, even online, check Sephora Kohl's if you're looking for something, because everybody seems to be sleeping on Sephora Kohl's, because not only can you earn I think you can earn Kohl's Cash even, but you could use your Sephora or you could use your Kohl's card too. I mean, if you love using your Kohl's card like I do. I like to use my Sephora card more though because I like to earn the points because they have that reward system now. Every time I shop at Sephora, I always use my Sephora card. Okay, brow done. Next one. I do like the brow cheat from Charlotte Tilbury as well because I feel like I can get my brows done a little bit faster, except I like this. This is the Huda Beauty. If I want more precision, I just trimmed my brows, so I'm like relearning how to do my eyebrows again because I trimmed off some of the tail of my brow because I've noticed sometimes I drag my eyebrow down too far and it drags my face down. I considered even like shaving off the tail completely because I see a couple of my favorite creators that do that. And I seen somebody, I can't remember who it was. Somebody did it recently. I actually think it was that Bryn girl that went viral on TikTok for her transitions. She did like a little demo of why she shaves off the tail ends of her brows. And I get it. Like her eyebrows look, I think, so much better for her face shape having it shaved off because it doesn't drag her face down like I feel mine do. So I'm trying to not go balls to the wall and completely shave off the tails. But don't be surprised if one day if that happens because that's just how I roll. One day I wake up and I'm like, all right, let's do this. And I literally shave off the whole bottom of my head. I'm impulsive. What can I say? All right. So brow, I'm going to say this is good enough because nobody cares that much to sit through my eyebrows. But that's why I love the Huda Beauty Bomb brows is because I like the precision. I like the shade. It matches my hair almost perfectly. I love it. Okay, moving on, we need to go back to the eyes. Another reason why I love these, similar to how Target has Ulta now. Yes! I don't know, I actually need to look more into that myself because I don't know, like, can you use your Ulta card at Target? I need to look into that. So I literally just draw this on, blend it out, and then I'm done. It's the best. Did anybody pick up the new Wayne Goss brushes? Because I did not. I was sitting there like, all right, do I want to get this whole gift set and spend $430? And then I was going to get like one brush or two brushes, but I'm like, nah, just chill. Like, I just went so crazy during the Sephora sale. I need to chill. I'm just going to do one layer for my under eye because I don't want to add too much under there. And then I like to use, this makes me so mad every time I use it because you can't get this anymore. And if you guys know of one, please let me know. But I love a shade for eyeliner like this where it's just a pastel pink. Where are all these brands at with like a range of pastel eyeliners? Like, can I collaborate with a brand just to do a fucking range like that? Because pastels are where it's at. And there's not enough of them. Because I feel like nudes, like the nude eyeliners, they've got that on lock. Because I feel like a lot of ranges have that. But where are the pastel pinks, the pastel purples, pastel blues? Like, literally all things pastels. Because they make your eyes look more awakened. And when you use a pink with a pink, it looks even better. It's so good. Like, you could use a nude, don't get me wrong, but it completes the look, and that's what I like. That's what I want. I just realized I barely got any lip products from the sale, too. So if you guys have recommendations on any lip products that you'd love to see me try, Letitia said I ordered one of the Wayne Goss to try. It hasn't shipped yet, though. I feel like that's weird for Beautylish. Beautylish usually ships relatively quickly, I thought. That's a bummer. Hopefully you get it soon. When you get it, let us know what you think of it. Oh my god, I'm so, like, congested. That was disgusting. You're welcome for that, guys. I'm like, my nose is gonna start running. Whatever. You guys came here for the hot mess, right? Look at twice in one video. One thing that I keep looking for the sale is the Tower 28 Brown Mascara because this is one of my favorite mascaras. I should probably get a new one of these too because this one I feel like it's at the point where it feels like it's more dried down. But this is literally, I would say, my favorite mascara because it's not that it does anything super spectacular for my eyelashes. I almost said eyebrows. It coats them really nicely. I like that it's super black. It just helps blend with my false lashes a lot better. I like that I can get my top and bottom lashes, But this does not bleed all over my face. It doesn't flake. It doesn't do any of that. It's just once you apply it, it stays right where I need it to be. And I like that I can get my bottom lashes too. I gotta read what Shannon just said. I got a pastel pink. Oh, NYX. Oh, I never think about NYX. I need to stop being such like a makeup snob because I'm never intrigued. Like, for the amount of times that I walk through Ulta to look for new stuff, I blow through like the drugstore section. I don't know what the green dot, I think it's from the sun coming through my window. I think that's what, it's like a glare. I think that comes through. I just always just look right past it because I'm like, none of this intrigues me enough. And I don't understand why. I don't know. Maybe I need to reevaluate my life. It could have been that too, a glitter particle, but I think it was from the sunlight. My apologies, guys. All right, next we have lips. So I'm going to do one of my favorite lip liners. This is available at Sephora. This has been my most repurchased, most recommended lip liner of all time. And I saw that Makeup Forever had this little holiday kit with their liners as well, and I almost got it, but I was like, no, it's not the same. It's not the same formula. So this is the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip. I'm sharpening it real quick. If you've been here for a while, you know how much I love this. So this is the shade 14C. I'm just going to line quickly. I like that this is creamy, but it's like waterproof. I'm pretty sure that's one of the claims. Yeah, it's literally a waterproof lip liner. And I feel like this is one of the few that I'd be like, yes, it feels the most water resistant compared to every lip liner I've tried. Because I feel like, yes, it's a pencil, and I typically like a drier formula that isn't super creamy because I feel like when they're super creamy, they slip and slide around a lot. This one, it builds like a drier pencil typically would, but it's creamy, it's pigmented, and once it sets down, it doesn't fucking budge, and it's the best. Hi, Rose! I didn't use a palette today. I used the Givenchy liquid eyeshadow. Isn't it pretty? I love it. That's going to be one where I'm like, ain't nobody talking about this. You're all welcome. Because I think the eyeshadow is so pretty. And it's so easy. Rose, go back and watch at the beginning after this is over. And just watch how fast I was able to do it. It's no brainer. All right, and then I want to use the Haus Labs. These are the Haus Labs by Lady Gaga Mini PhD Hybrid Lip Oil Trio. This is another one I think would be a great gift because I feel like Haus Labs gets a lot of hype. Because this is like what the teenagers want. They want the shit that goes viral on TikTok. And I feel like this is one of the brands that is likely to do so. It's mini sizes. You could like split them up if you want. I think I want to use we got to use the pink one today. We're very pinky today. So supposedly these change with your like pH levels or something. Okay, let's see how it looks. Because lip oils, I'm not usually a lip oil type of bitch, okay? I wanted to try this solely because I feel like I hear a lot of hype about these. Ooh, that is going more like fuchsia than I was expecting, but it's still pretty. And I left certain areas on my lips without lip liner to see if it gave me like an ombre effect. This is so cute. I would love the Wayne Goss eyeliners in pastel. Yes, I would love that too. I'm kind of surprised we didn't see that, but since apparently Wayne Goss is back, maybe we will know. I feel like I'm having to add quite a bit of this to get like the feel that I want on my lips because I love juicy wet lips. And the applicator is a little bit smaller than what I'm typically used to. Hold on, I gotta plug in my my computer because I just got a notification. My computer's about to die. That could be problematic. One of the ports on my computer isn't working, so I need to go get that checked out. Let me make sure it's working. Okay, why isn't my... Hold on. Why isn't my charger working for my computer? Everybody entertain yourselves for a minute. There's 111 of you watching and only 49 thumbs up, so I'm going to need you guys to all come through real quick. I need to figure out this situation, why my charger's not working. Please hold. Let's rehook this up. Still not working. Let's try a different port. Still not working. Oh my god! Why is my... This could be problematic because I've got no other ports that I could plug this into right now. Hold on. You guys love my videos. Train wreck. Always. Why the fuck isn't this working? Do none of my ports work anymore? Maybe it's just my... I'm going to unplug my mic real quick and try this one. Hopefully it's not loud. Maybe it's my charger. Fuck! Did the mic go back? I might have to go grab my other charger, guys. Well, I mean, I'm like done anyways. So maybe we'll just call it a day. And we'll come back when my charger's working. But this is the look. I'm going to put lashes on after this. But everything I will have linked down below. Let me know what your guys' favorite thing was. I think this looks so cute. I'm really happy with everything. I think what's the most surprising for me... No, I'm not done. I need to put this on top. So really quick before my computer dies, this is how I've been using the Easy Bake. So face is done. I take my powder puff and I like to just go in and brighten up these under eyes because you're going to see the brightening effect. I like the brightening that this has. And it helps just seal everything in. I think it makes everything look a little bit more seamless. And then I'll just dry my face down spray my face down one more time. And boom. Yeah, I love that. It's just like a perfect finishing touch. So that's how I've been using the Easy Bake. I like that a lot because I think it makes everything just right back in business. Super cute. So... the eyes, the cheek, it's all a moment. If you guys would use my link, so if you're shopping the sale, I would greatly appreciate it. I will have everything linked down below. Make sure you guys subscribe because I will be back on Tuesday for new makeup releases. You guys already know all about the new makeup release videos. And I hope to see you guys in my next one. Subscribe, like, do all the things. Have a good day. Sunday fun day. Bye!